Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am filming a video that I have been putting off for such a long time. I'm actually really nervous to talk about it. I know I'm going to get like a lot of questions, which is totally fine and fair, which is why I thought I would do a video so that I'm not like completely overwhelmed with all the questions that I'm sure I'm going to receive. It's actually, for me, a really happy video, but I am still obviously scared to talk about it. I'm just like, drum roll please, up to what I'm gonna say. I don't know why I'm making so much suspense over it. You know, I'm gonna need some agua for this video. 1 second. Slash squash. I also drink all my squash and stuff out of a jam jar, and that's not a plastic straw before anyone tells me off, it's a paper straw. So yeah. So, if you've followed me for a while, you would know that I have had endometriosis and polycystic ovaries. So as I sort of started my Instagram, a few months later, I've spoken on this in another video as well, I got diagnosed with endometriosis. I didn't tell anyone about it. Like, my body was changing and all these, like, it was very, very scary. I didn't address all the issues that I had for a really long time because I was embarrassed, which is why I wanted to bring awareness to it in the first place, so that we can get talking about it and be more open about periods and just like normalize all these things, so that when you do go to the doctors and if you do feel like something is wrong with you, we don't have to feel like ashamed or embarrassed or like, oh my god, look, because it's totally normal. Like, we're women, we have hormones, there's gonna be problems that come along with those things. So that's why I wanted to talk about it and stuff. Like, I've never been like, this is what I've done, this is what you do, blah blah blah. Like, every single person is different. Obviously there are going to be certain things which helps everyone, or certain things that have been shown to help everyone and stuff like that. So yeah, I was diagnosed with it. I got a video on it, so if you want to see what, go watch that one and just see how I sort of like dealt with it and sort of exercise I did whilst I had it and stuff like that. Then please go and see that one. I will link it below. Also, I got this, my teddy bear, because it's like a comfort blanket when I'm nervous. Or Alex, but Alex obviously is not gonna just sit on my lap. So, I no longer have endometriosis or polycystic ovaries, which is amazing. I had an operation over a year ago now to have my endometriosis removed. If you've had an operation or if you know about it, you'll know that they can remove it, but they sometimes can't remove all of it, etc. They removed most of it for me, and then I had the Mirena coil put in, which then combats to stop any endometriosis coming back and making it worse, etc. But you know, a lot of people, you can't really control it. It can be out of your control, sort of thing. So yeah, I had the Mirena coil a year ago, and then like the sort of first 6 months, the guy was like, you're gonna feel like you're like going through the menopause. I was like, sweet. But you just gotta like power through, like go with it. And obviously like the build up to the operation anyway, my body was an absolute like mess. So I was like, literally, that doesn't even faze me. Like, whatever, I'll just like wait it out. And obviously then like diet and exercise, you're instructed to obviously exercise regularly, whether that's walking, that is exercise, and it is amazing. You're basically advised to not have like loads of dairy, red meat, just like really sugary foods, etc., sugary drinks and all that kind of stuff. Obviously it's like, I know everyone's like, everything in moderation. Like, my mum, my whole life's been like, it's everything in moderation, and it is. Obviously that doesn't mean like you're never gonna have, you know, sugary something or blah blah, and also that doesn't mean, you know, low calorie or you have to literally eat like a leaf or something like that. Like, I have such big yummy wholesome meals with like carbs, vegetables, fiber, everything. Like, it doesn't mean when people say you can't have those kind of foods, it's not like no calories, like low calories. It doesn't mean that at all. And I think that's where people are like, oh my god, what, I have to just eat a leaf for the rest of my life, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, I would, you know, I'd disappear. I haven't eaten red meat for years anyway, so that wasn't really a problem. And dairy, like, I don't really have dairy anyway, and obviously when I found out originally that I had endometriosis, I like really came off of it, and I also like stopped having egg, all these kind of things, which I did speak about in my previous video. I'm just kind of repeating myself a little bit. But since the operation, obviously a lot of people have said to me like they've seen a change in my body and stuff, and I was like, I don't know, like blah blah blah, like I'm not really doing anything different. I've just been doing exactly what I've been doing and like trying to be consistent and stuff. I went back to doctors just for a checkup to see what was going on. I thought I still had endometriosis because I was still getting like serious pains, and I went for a checkup earlier to when I got I had endometriosis, I still had it. So then I went back, I was having these pains, like what's going on? I feel like I'm doing everything I need to be doing. Like, is it come back aggressively? La la la. Went back, he was like, you have no sign of endometriosis and you do not have polycystic ovaries anymore. Polycystic ovaries thing, they also changed the count slightly, so it's now like 21 and it was 16, so I had like 16 on one side and 8 on the other or something. So I don't really know why they've done that, but whatever, it is what it is. So I don't have either, but yeah, I was still getting like shitloads of pains and stuff, and I still occasionally do suffer from pain during sex, which is horrible and obviously really annoying. What was I saying? So basically, I've got some more tests coming up now, but basically I also have IBS. Woo-hoo. It's like, you don't have that, but you have something else. I'm like, oh, sweet. So yeah, I do have IBS, and a lot of IBS symptoms are, you know, diet and exercise and stuff can really help, and it is food related, and you've got to be careful with what you eat and stuff. But obviously, I think IBS, I mean, I don't have it severe, but I think it's a little bit more manageable. So I feel like I'm just kind of like going off on tangents because I'm really nervous that people are going to be like, oh my god, you don't have it anymore, like you're so lucky. I am extremely lucky that I don't have it anymore, but at the same time I do think that like I really tried. You know, a lot of people are like, I'm doing everything, la la la, but it's like, well, what are you putting into your body and what are you doing for exercise? So a lot of people, they say they can't get to the gym, etc, stuff like that. Absolutely fine, the gym's too expensive. I totally appreciate that, but you can exercise by walking. Like, you can literally walk, and that is so good for your body, gets your body moving. People underestimate walking so much. When I got diagnosed and stuff, and I was hardly training at all. Like, I wasn't. And after operation, I didn't want to like hammer myself. I still didn't want to hammer myself. I've stopped walking so much recently, more because it's freaking freezing. So that's why I haven't. But I'm going to start again because I actually love it. And yeah, I don't want to like hammer my body. I've massively probably changed the way I've trained a lot. Like, everyone's like, oh my god, you don't lift heavy? Like, no, I lift moderate weight, like occasionally, and I don't that often anymore. No, like for me, my health is way more important than having a big ginormous bottom. Obviously, I'm aware that my legs and bum is, you know, in proportion to me, quite big, but also I always say this as well, like my genetic makeup is like, I've always had like a thicker set of thighs and stuff like that, and I always try to make the best version of myself. But like just because it's a trend at the moment doesn't mean that I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I'm gonna have the biggest bottom out there. Like, that's just not as important. And I think for me, doing less heavy weights and less regularly really helped me, because I was putting like less strain on my stomach. I don't know, like I'm not a doctor, I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but for me, I really do think that yeah, it's not really doing heavy weights and stuff really helped me. And also with exercise, I started doing stuff like Pilates. So I go to Pilates class now, and I used to make fun of it and be like, what is, like, why would you go to Pilates? It's so hard, like it is so hard, and it is amazing. I absolutely love it. Like, I look forward to going so much. I'm in there, I love it, I leave and I feel amazing. No, I'm not probably gonna burn like the most calories whilst I'm in the class, but for my stomach, it's like Pilates really helps with your pelvic floor muscles and all these sort of things, which obviously that's all linked into this area. So it's more important to do these type of classes for my body, because it makes me, I feel like, and it has made me better, and I feel like it did really help me on my journey, rather than like go and smash a load of weights, because that also just makes me feel absolutely pooped. Now that I don't have it, obviously I'm susceptible to it, so I'm not gonna go back to, you know, trying to lift really, really heavy and all that kind of stuff. And also, like, I'm at an age, I'm getting older, where there are just more important things to life than having to hammer yourself in the gym and try and be, you know, the perfect person and have the perfect this and have the perfect that, because it's just not, well, it's just not real for starters. In terms of exercise, that's really what I've done. And what other classes I do? I spin sometimes as well. I just love it. I literally have cried during spinning classes, because I'm like, not because of the pain necessarily, but just because it's like therapy. You're just like, boom, they're like, why are you here? And I'm like, because I want to get fitter, make myself better. Like, it's not about because I want to, you know, I'm here because I'm like punishing myself. I'm like, I want to be healthy and I want to have a good heart that works, and I want to have a good functioning body. So that is why, like, and how my mindset on exercise and stuff is trained. Like, I don't want to be like bam 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 doing loads of sit-ups and stuff like that as well. Like, no, I'm good. It's not enjoyable. So in terms of exercise, how I've switched up and how I think that has helped me, that's basically really what I've done. I do still do some weight sessions, but I mean, not a lot. I'm gonna start doing it more again, because I do want to see, actually, like, do you know what, I want to see if I can see where I can push my body a little bit again. But like, literally that's one like weight session a week for me. Yeah, I probably won't get results as quick as, like, you know, 3 times a week and 2 really like massive cardio days, or 3, or whatever people do, but that's just like not important, and I'm in this for the long run. It's the lifestyle. So influencer of me, but it is true, like, it is a lifestyle, and you have to adapt your life and your lifestyle. And, you know, obviously I still treat myself. I love pizza, I love chocolate. Like, I will still eat those foods. I still ate those foods on my journey, like 100%, because, well, also as girls, like, I feel like I am a nightmare for like sweet things. So I want it. I'm gonna have it. Obviously, sometimes I have like a little bit every day, and other days I'm like, I have a bag of biscuits, Maltesers, and whatever, the rest, celebrations and whatever, and I go in. That's normal. But if you're doing that every single day, and if you're eating that kind of food every day, if you're eating like loads of cheese and with like loads of dairy, and then you're having a shit ton of meat and pasta, all the things that they're saying like don't have all the time, and you're having it. Like, one of my friends saying that she eats all the time, but she complains about that she has endometriosis. She has time to go to the gym, but she just doesn't bother. You have to really, I think, ask yourself, like, do you really want to get better? Like, what changes are you prepared to make to really make yourself better? When people say to you, you can't have these things, like, it's not like low calorie, like, you can still have such good wholesome food. And obviously sometimes it's harder because to make fresh and stuff like that, but like, I have like tuna, sweet corn, potato, like normal potato or a sweet potato all the time. I have like sweet potato beans, I have beans on toast, all these things. It's just like, it's really easy to make. It's still good, wholesome, filling food. I feel like I'm blabbing on a little bit. So yeah, in terms of like diet and stuff like that, and exercise, I've just been pretty consistent. And obviously Pcos and endo does make you, like, when I first had it, it did make me just like gain weight out of nowhere and stuff, and made my skin really bad. I was literally like, what is happening? And like I said in my last video, I was like, oh my god, girl gains, and I was like, no, I'm not training, like, I'm literally just putting on weight. And then I'm like, oh my god, I really need to train, and then I wouldn't be able to train for 2 weeks because I'd be absolutely pooped. And I know a lot of people would say that I can't train, which is why I can't stress enough, like, about walking and something like Pilates and yoga. It's just really, it's not like hammering your body, it's stuff that like it's working out, which is, I feel like, looking after your body, even like stretching and stuff like that. Going for like a light gentle jog, walking to the bus instead of walking to work halfway and then getting on the bus or whatever it is, to stop, to just get your body active a little bit again. I've also written down some questions that I feel like I'm probably gonna get bombarded with. I feel like I've kind of already answered anyway. Obviously, like, the big one is like, well, how do you get rid of it? I don't know. I mean, not that I don't know, but I do think obviously that my lifestyle and stuff like that obviously helped. And also I think I caught endometriosis at an early stage, which is why I so desperately want to bring awareness to it, because obviously, unfortunately, and I'm so sorry that people who didn't catch it at an early stage, and it's obviously going to be a lot harder and a lot worse. And it's not, you know, probably all just about lifestyle and diet, I don't know. But for young girls who can catch this kind of thing early, like, I really want them to be able to, and I just want to bring as much awareness to it as possible. I don't have the cure. I'm just one person, but if I can help someone catch it early, or, you know, go get it diagnosed, or go see if there's something wrong, if you feel like a way, then that's all I can do. I can't tell you how really to cure it or help you in any other respect. I can just tell you about my journey. So I mean, I know I'm gonna get a lot of questions, and it's a really happy thing for me, and I wanna have it and feel like that, but I've put it off for a really long time because obviously I know that I am very fortunate, and I don't want other people to think like, oh my god, like what, I just wanted to share this with you so I am able to speak about it on my Instagram and stuff. Like I've still, since I've been diagnosed, since I've been told that I don't have it anymore, like I'm still going to bring awareness to endometriosis. I'm not just going to be like, I don't have it anymore, bye. Like it's still like something that I've really suffered with, and it's still not taken seriously enough. I don't think people realize like how much of a illness it really is and how much it holds you back, because it really held me back with a lot of things. Even like with friends and stuff like that, I would cancel last minute. I would never want to go and things, so I'd just be exhausted, like no one would understand, because it's just like, what's wrong with you? It's just like, well, I have like an actual illness. Just because you can't see physically that I look ill, like I still was, and so many women are, and so many women suffer with it, and it's so annoying. It's just like, just because you can't see it, it does not mean that it is not like crippling to you. So if you know anyone who has it, or if you have it, like I think that it's really important to speak about it as well, and make sure you go to the doctors and get it checked out. And I've still got something wrong with me, which I'm, you know, will to be continued. If you have any questions, obviously I've tried to answer as many as I can. Do let me know. Like I said, like I don't have the answer to how you cure it or how you don't have it anymore. Yes, exercise and diet does, and your lifestyle will play a big part in it. Like I hope that's helped, and again, if you think you might have something, please go get it checked out. So I'm gonna get asked what this is. This is pink grapefruit Robinson's barley squash. I literally drink so much squash, it's not normal. I love squash. Makes water taste so much better. You know, just trying to switch up things in your routine and diet. Like your body might look worse, you might feel better, you might feel worse, your body might look better. Like it's trial and error for yourself. Like I did it. I had to trial and error loads of things, like, and it's taken a long time to get there. I'm still like working on myself. It's taken a long time to get there. So you just have to be persistent and just continue to like try and be positive and speak to other people about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Sorry it's a bit like but it's actually a really good thing, and I hope that it actually brings people like a bit of hope. Like if I can be better, then I'm sure so many other people can be, and I know I've other people who have had the same thing as me, and they do no longer have it anymore. So yes, I hope it brings you guys a bit of hope, and I hope you all have a beautiful day with whatever you end up doing. And I'm gonna say goodbye from me, and I've actually never named this teddy, it's just like the teddy. So yeah, we're gonna say goodbye. I'm sure I will speak to you guys very soon. Bye.